Hey Beavis, check it out. I'm squeezing my... Welcome to Dirt, Sweat, and Gears, the only automotive-themed YouTube channel that delivers exactly no car content. We are here on day, I don't know what, of the endless remodel project that is my rental house. We're here in the kitchen because today we're going to do the floor. I'm also going to install the door that I just varnished last night. So far, I think it's actually been really advantageous that I've removed the fridge because now I have a whole lot more room to work with. I'll explain my process before I get into it. Yeah, I think this is actually going to work out to my advantage, and hopefully I can get a good amount of this kitchen done today. We have our paper template, and we're actually going to lay out the bay window area over here. I'm going to piece together the tiles just kind of as a mock-up, and then lay the paper over it, and then draw my lines where I'm going to cut this thing. And then once I have that kind of drawn up, I'm going to make my cuts and then begin to piece in this area with the bay window. From there, I'm going to work that way into the fridge area. Once that's done, I'm going to come out and into the underneath the stove here. And I'm just going to kind of work my way out until I run out of tile. Also need to do underneath this this here dishwasher. I need to pull this out, lay flooring underneath it. You know, I'm going to run out of tile, but I've got 5 more boxes, so that will hopefully give me enough to run all the way to the back and get, you know, I'm really kind of going for getting one long track out to the back of the washer and dryer area, and then starting to work out from there. So we'll see how that goes. Here is part of the sheet I had laid out, piecing together the 1 by 1 foot tiles. And over there, you see, this is my paper template. This is what I was talking about when I said I was making a paper template. I took the paper and I just kind of folded it along the corners of this bay window, just to give me, you know, kind of a starting point of reference. And so then I laid out a sheet. It went pretty much the entire width of the kitchen here, and about 3 or 4 tiles deep. You see there's 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th row up there that I've since pulled up. So I laid out, locked it all together just like that, and then put the paper on top of it, and then traced along lines. So before I traced, I tried to line up the paper as best I could in order to minimize waste. So that means that I had you know, a corner over there that it, just by moving the paper over just a little bit, I was able to not have to use an entire tile. That's what I was going for with this template. So I got the shape I wanted and the orientation I need it in, and everything, you know, well, let's take a look. This is an excellent start to this project. You see here, it might be just a little bit wide along the edges here, but we've got this quarter round that I'm using for reference, and so far it covers just fine. So after I lay the floor, I'm going to cut quarter rounds, paint them white, and you know, cover this up. This also gives space for the floor to expand and contract in the summer or winter. They say you're supposed to leave a gap. In fact, I should probably pull it just a little bit away from this edge here, just like that, so that it has space to kind of shift around over time. I think this is a very good line. You see here I have just a little bit of a weird corner, but I can use some of these scrap pieces, I believe, to get what I need in there. So again, great start to this project. Once I get one more row down, I'm going to have to pull that there stove out and probably put it over there somewhere until I can, lay down tiles underneath it. This tile I found is ideally laid from left to right. It looks like it's possible to tuck it in right to left, but it's not fun. So I'm kind of like really gonna try to be careful as I lay it in here. I'll probably assemble a few pieces and then click lock it in to underneath here. So it's better to come this way and down than it is to go that way and up. That just seems to be what's working for me. I don't know if it was actually engineered that way. I know some floors are. But yeah, let's just keep going. So I had to take an extended break, but I did get pretty far. Here's where I left off. This floor, I gotta say, is going down really, really easy, especially starting from left to right. You can see I have a little bit of a gap here, but when we come down with our quarter round, it gets close enough. This is behind the fridge anyway, so it's not like anyone's gonna see it or care about it. In fact, I even have particle board on the side of this cabinet. I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm gonna just roll with it because it's such a low priority at this point. I will probably run some paint, along the baseboard there, just to continue the line. Here's something that's on my mind though. So I've got quarter rounds, and yeah, I have to paint that baseboard. But what do I do with this? Do I paint the quarter rounds white, including over the cabinets? Or do I paint just the one that's against the baseboard white, and then these I stain? I don't know yet. Or do I stain them all? I just don't know yet. I don't know yet, and that's something I have to think about and try to figure out within the next day or so. This is probably something that I'm going to start addressing tomorrow or the next day, depending on how quickly I get this floor down. Well, so I guess my initial frustration with things not moving was a little misplaced because I, from this angle, it looks like I'm completely done. I most definitely am not. Let's take a look. Let me turn this on, and we'll talk about this floor. So I need to do quarter rounds around here, and I bought, there's about 40 feet worth of quarter rounds over there. So I should have enough. I learned I'm not going to do quarter rounds behind the appliances. I know I'd mentioned doing it back there, but it doesn't fit. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to run a bead of caulk along the bottom, and that's going to be it. I am probably not going to, make that look pretty, since you're probably never going to see that space without the fridge. But yeah, this is, I don't have words for how happy I am with this progress. I have to do quarter rounds along here. Probably I might be able to do behind the washer and dryer, since they do need some space on either side anyway. And yeah, that's probably going to be the next thing I do after I finish this up. And my contractor did come back. I was a little bit annoyed, but that's how things go. And, I was just kind of stuck in that delay mode, and it was really getting kind of irritating. But he showed up yesterday and today, and his goal for today was to enable me to do other things. And he did that by getting all of the windows square and plumb. You see there's foam, there's not caulk, I said caulk, There's no caulk in these windows, but there is in these windows. So there's, a nice, beautiful fit right here. I'm not worried about up here because the blinds are going to cover that anyway. And I'm going to need to do some refactoring on this window over here. So I think, well, I think the priority is going to be as follows. I really need to get blinds up on these windows because I don't want anyone to, look into the house, especially while it's not occupied. So I need to unblock this area so that I can work comfortably in there. Technically, I can work the way it is, just not comfortably. So I need to unblock this, which means I need to move this washer and dryer into, well, I may as well put it in its final resting place. Right there. I need to get a Y connector for the hot water so that I can connect the washer and dryer with the steam feature. And then put it in there. My electrician will handle the electrical box. So I need to add, I need to start coming in here with at least one more row of flooring, which means I need to resolve this issue here. And also, I'm considering whether or not I should do a threshold here. There is a slight elevation change, and I feel like the floor may separate over time. I think I'm just going to leave it for now, but I do need to resolve that. And then I can put the washer and dryer in there. That will free up the space over there, and I can start working on the windows. And I got the washer and dryer stacked and in place. My wife helped me out getting this thing stacked up. And I got it mostly connected. I got the water lines. The water lines are actually open, so so it's ready to go. I have the exhaust in. I do not have. I'm missing the the adapter to get from that size to that size, and as you could tell over there, yeah, this is pretty annoying. But once I get that done, my electrician owes me a couple of outlets there. And the floor did arrive. I got 5 boxes of floor just for that little section. I think it's more like going to be 4 or 6 tiles. I don't even think I'm going to go through one box finishing up this room. But it's nice to have some extra. I can sell them on eBay if I really wanted to. Maybe I'll even make a couple of bucks back. And I got a little bit of a gap there that I'm going to have to, get a little creative with resolving. Probably if I can fit quarter rounds in there. I haven't even tried yet. And then there's this corner here. Once the countertop is in, I'll cut a trim piece from the floor to the countertop. I'm going to do trim here, quarter rounds there. And so today is going to be mostly just cleaning. First, I'm going to clean this room out as much as I can. There's the doorknob. First, I'm going to clean this room out as much as I can because it's quite a mess. And I'd actually like to have some friends over this weekend to watch some Star Trek. So I'm going to get this cleaned up, and then I will move on to quarter rounds. And we haven't yet talked about the fridge. So as I mentioned, my refrigerator had a broken door, and I got completely scammed. So I made sure that I didn't get scammed. I bought a brand new fridge, and I had them put it in place. I didn't even touch it. So I will, once this house is done, I will have the pleasure of peeling off that plastic. It's so very, very satisfying. And I think I deserve to be the one that does it. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Obviously, there's still some hurdles to get over, but this is a really nice house, and I am very proud to share it with people. I am very excited to have people come look at it. I can't wait, really can't wait to have that bathroom, these countertops, and this backsplash done, because that means the house will be done. That means it'll be completely done. And well, there's some paint on the outside, but that means it's rentable. I can't wait. See you next time.